I'm Jenny, and I'm 17, and this is my first time coming to India.
My name is Maria Wisniewski, I'm 19, and this is the first time I've been to India.
Nathan, Natalie. I'm 19 and this is the first time I've been to India.
Okay. Nick, 23, and this is my second trip.
Jones. It's my first time in India and I'm 16.
My name's Lee. I'm 20 years old and this is my second trip with Chennai Challenge.
I came on Chennai Challenge this year because the first year when I heard about it, I really wanted to go because Kathy came into my geography lesson. She told me all about it. And as soon as I got home that day from school, I was like, I told my mum. And then last year when I went, I couldn't believe how amazing it was. And just seeing those boys just kind of begin to describe the happiness you feel when you see them. And so I had to go this year because there was no chance I could see those boys again. They're amazing. And India, I just love it. Amazing place. Love it.
My first impression was just, it was mental. Everything was so fast, so loud, and so it's just really, really overpowering, but brilliant, really great. Very interesting.
This year my first impression was slightly different because it wasn't smelly. It seems to be marginally cooler, cool as it ever gets in India. It's still noisy and it's still really hot and it's still quite dusty, but it's still really friendly and lovely. First impressions of India, very noisy, lots of calls. The smell wasn't so bad and the heat wasn't so bad, but it was very busy, lots of people. I love it now. First impressions is just the same as now. People on the bikes are so funny. And man, they can fit a whole family. 4 people on a bike.
Getting off the plane, honestly, I felt the heat and the smell as well. It was quite like it's kind of smell of pollution. And then obviously the traffic was the first thing I saw, which is a bit of a shock. It's not really any rules really, just no lanes and just a lot of congestion. And then once I got here, I think it's amazing. Just had a little bit of the lifestyle over the last 3.5 days. Obviously seeing like the beggars and stuff is a bit depressing.
My experience in India has been amazing. A little dirty, a bit hot. And there's quite a few bites that resulted, but I've loved it. It's been really awesome.
My favourite bit was probably doing my dance in the rain. That was fantastic. Doing proper Indian rain as well. That was cold drizzle.
Experience in Chennai this year was probably the campfire at Yellow because it's just a chance where you can just play music and just be silly and have an amazing time with the boys, and it's such a good feeling, like getting everyone together and everyone joins in, all the leaders and all the teachers, and we do a stupid dance for them and they think it's amazing, and then they do really good dance for us and then we feel stupid. But yeah, that was probably one of the best experiences.
I've been to the boys' town, was amazing, absolutely loved it. When we was all waiting outside, I couldn't see none of the boys, and as we went in one by one, I was like, well, I just want to see them. And then when we finally got in, I was quite surprised, 150, thinking of 150 of the number, and then actually seeing 150. It wasn't that many, I thought there was going to be so many more. But they are gorgeous and they're just so lovely, and they love to hold your hands and they just are not shy at all. They come running up to you, they all kept on calling my name, Maria, Maria, Maria. I think the t-shirt helps. What else? I was very impressed with the size of it. It's a lot bigger than what the pictures I've seen of the place. It's quite sad to see the level of their living conditions. And seeing the fact that the ground is not playable on. You can't, well, I would never be able to run on that ground because I would fall over. But the fact that that's what they have to live with, and seeing all the rubbish, very angry about the rubbish. But the boys are great, absolutely love them, and I'm really excited about the rest of the time now. Spend more time with the boys.
My first trip to the boys' town was really, really great. We turned up and we got shown around by some of the men in charge, and we waited outside the boys' town because Rob went in to play a joke on saying none of us were here and then bring us in one by one. And to start with, I was really, really nervous because I didn't know how they would react to me and because I'm a stranger to them, obviously. But as soon as you come in, they're so welcoming, they're so really great, and from there it just really got better and better. They were just so friendly, so just excitable. They were just really, really, really wonderful and very rough, but really great. I love them. Yeah, it's all good.
It got to be yellow group because there was just so much going on, so much to do all of the time, and obviously just seeing the boys constantly for 4 days was amazing.
Campfire. Oh my gosh. Can't begin to describe how amazing it was. I thought last year was the best time of my life until I ran this year.
I think the most difficult part of the trip was probably sort of coming to terms with the scale of the poverty in India, and cause like how huge it is, and it's not just like one place. It's not just Chennai that's like that, or just Vettery or something that's like that. It is everywhere basically. And it's just I just found that quite hard to get my head around and to deal with.
Going into the slum, I think, to do the fun station in the smallest space possible, and that was quite challenging, seeing how they lived, and it became reality rather than it just being talked about.